Hey guys, JL604 here on another episode of City Skylines, featuring my city Militant, and we are playing on the Seven Lakes map. And just a quick recap of the last episode. We pretty much just went around, started like more road networks for the residential area over here. Just doing something different, right? Kind of like this funky style looking neighborhood that's going to be around here. I'm just changing up the road layouts, making different neighborhoods look a little different. I mean, you can kind of see that throughout my city. It's mostly grid-like, um, except kind of here, everything's kind of not so grid-like, you know. So we're just trying to do that over there as well. Over here, grid transitions to, you know, not so gritty. And over here, of course, it's just, all different kind of roads and stuff like that. Oh, I still need to detail here. Maybe I should I definitely need to do a detailing episode very soon here. Unfortunately, I have to. And yes, we expanded here quite quite a bit actually. Oh, this I need this to be shorter. Fortunately, I'll have to find something. That's okay. And from the last episode, I think we've added, like a little pathway with some fencing. People are using it. Look at that. Very nice. They're enjoying the lake views as they get home over here. We will be decorating all this, so don't you worry. And it connects them to a couple of big parks or a couple of large playgrounds here. With cemeteries on the other side, but that's a-okay. We have a recycling center just kind of over here. I think it's okay because this is like the kind of like the shopping area for the people that live, in these neighborhoods. And I just want to let you guys see. I have gone and off camera a little bit just to add in more or fill in more residential because it will take time for them to spawn. So, because right now, look, we have a very low demand for residential. We're trying to boost our city. And I think this is going to be it for this side of my city. Like this is going to be the end of it. I don't think I'm going to be building over here because this is quite steep. So I think this is going to be like forest and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not going to be as nice trying to build over here. Like I could have something to end off, but it's okay. I'm just gonna leave it at this. Add more houses on this side, and we're gonna call it pretty much on this side of my city. Like it's pretty big, right? I made like a few more I guess districts. We got Forest Hills, Pixel Hills, and Kent Hills. I'm calling them hills because they are on a hill a little bit. And yeah, that's why I call them something like that. Yeah. And I've also sort of expanded the road networks a little bit here, right, from the last episode. And we're actually going to try and expand slowly but surely into Glade Heights. Okay, I made this district here. This whole thing area here is going to be Glade Heights. We called this the Lafayette district. Well, a little French, I guess. That sounds alright. I think it auto-generated. I actually don't mind. And yeah, we're gonna slowly but surely try and fill up everything here to tie everything together. Like even here before we really move out to the outer skirts of the city. And obviously we need to fill in here. I have done some filling in of Bedford Heights. We added in a park here. Oh yes. Over here I've also decided to. Oh, that needs to upgrade. Yeah, I want something better. Yeah, I started putting some residential buildings here. Maybe we'll keep this one. Yeah, we'll keep this one. And I actually don't mind this one. Wonder what it's gonna turn out into be. So we'll see. This one, I hope it upgrades. I don't like that one. And we added a park here. We had residential before, but we noticed that because it's so close to the SkyTrain station, that, people were complaining about the noise. So we're like, okay, decided to just add a park in. High rises over here, overlooking pretty much the school and stuff like that. I think it'll look a lot better. And I think that's pretty much it on the wrap up. So in this episode, we are gonna get started on the intersection. I'm actually gonna run the game now, and then obviously I'm gonna be also doing some expansions here and there within my city because they take time. Oh yes, we've also added some forestry looking buildings over here, some offices on this side, just to try and cover up the pulp mill. I mean, I actually like this this industrial area look. Just before you hit the harbor, right? This is very you do see this a lot in a lot of the cities around the world, right? You won't see residential here before you hit the harbors, right? Usually you see offices or some just industrial buildings leading up to it, and I think it's a good break. Yeah, and what I mean by the break is from the residential to that, we have a nice break. And I think I can even put some like offices here by the recycling depot. I added in this riding stable right over here by the recycling center. I mean, I can decorate all this, right? Because this is like technically the clean area of my industrial zone. So without further ado, I'm going to mute myself and just doing random expansions of the city. And of course, once it's daytime, I will be working on this intersection. So I will see you guys all in a bit.
Jack it up.
Like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat. Like a hell. Hellcat.
Guys, I am back. Yeah, just pretty much this episode we just went in and added in this custom intersection here, and I try to make it as smooth as possible. So the trick is, what I would recommend is you reduce your elevation step to like just by one grid or one instead of three, like the lowest possible, and you pretty much play around with it there. Like even like for me, this area seems a little bit, you know, but it's okay. It's not steep or not, you know, it's not like too wonky. As long as it's kind of smooth, like the rest of it, it should be a-okay. And even here, coming up the ramp, right, and going into the tunnel, because we have a big mountain over here. So I thought, okay, you know, make it like look like a tunnel to fit into the landscape. And coming out right here, it looks, well, now it's raining, but I think it looks quite okay. And obviously the people getting off, as you can see, we have, oh, that's probably something's happening here. Give me a sec. Need to just, you know, anything else break in my city? No. Okay, good. So it's just that. And you know, I actually noticed quite a lot of people using it as soon as I connected the highway. So that's definitely the trick, is to raise it by meter, or if you're on vanilla, I think it's just one grid or one up kind of thing. And you can really make it look a lot smoother, right? Because if you, like, let's say when I was building from here to here, the elevation, because the ground terrain is lower here. So let's say if I raise it by 10 meters, okay, and now I want to draw one, but then the elevation is higher here, as you can see, right? There's quite a bit of an elevation difference between this highway and this highway, right? Going the other way. So when you go to here, it's gonna go like way up here, and it's gonna have a huge slope. So what you want to do is obviously drop it down, maintain that like minimal slope, or minimal, I guess, elevation from this section to this section, and it's a lot smoother, right? And look, and then you turn into the tunnel. Look at this. It looks really smooth. So I like it. I'm gonna keep that. And obviously from this side, I've made it a tunnel itself as well, and we came out over here to connect to here. Nice and smooth. No one's obviously using it because no one's like, you know, pretty much at this point you're leaving my city. You're not really gonna go this way unless we have some, you know, more connections here. But I doubt people will be using this very much, but that's okay. Most of the people are probably going to be using this to get out of the city, as you can see, and coming into my city. That's pretty much it. I don't even think we're gonna have anybody using this ramp here to go the other way. Yeah. I mean, it looks good. I like it. I think this looks great. So, I think, oh, just a quick recap. We've just went around and added some more office buildings. Just filling in the gaps in this area. You know, we added in, you know, some parkades, some parking garages for this office here. I think it's okay. Just have one tall building, you know, like sort of like the I guess the carriers company building. And what I mean by the carriers are these cargo ships, right? Cargo ship company building that, you know, they want to be in a nice office, right? By the port. That's okay. So you can see the operations day to day. That works. And maybe some people that work in the shipyard, you know, like the admin stuff, right? Because this is a pretty high building. So you have a bunch of people that work here. And obviously it's by the SkyTrain, so it's perfectly a-okay. Went in here, added some more just industrial buildings. And we added a parkade over here too. Just for the people that, you know, work in the offices here, or they work within this area. And I'm waiting for these offices to upgrade because I don't want to keep them. I mean, they're more like downtown looking buildings, these two, but we'll see. We could probably keep this guy here. Yeah, let's keep him. And yeah, just gotta have to let the game run and do its thing. So I think that's it for this episode, guys. Oh, yes, one last thing that I forgot to mention. I just added in more residential. And Glade Heights, okay, is an organic, self-sufficient sort of area. The reason why is because I have two, like, you know, two districts, right? Oh, let me just get rid of this guy. That pretty much join at this intersection here. And it's just a nice addition to have, where you have the normal commercial buildings on one side, and if you look at the other, you have something totally different. And it's just a nice addition to have. Ooh, look, we got a little car dealership that spawned, see? So it's quite nice. We'll probably have to get rid of that one. I don't want same looking buildings. So yeah, see, we have Danny's across the street. And on the other side, we have Healthy Weeds and soy and lentils and a farm market, like a farm stall thingy. Ooh, Aston Martin. Wow, consultant. Where does he live? Oh, he lives way over here in, I guess, I'm not sure what district this is yet. Yeah. So slowly but surely, we're trying to connect, obviously, everything into my university, my main university of the campus. And I think for the next episode, I really have to start on the other university. Look at this. We're behind again. And, the funny thing is, over here, I've actually put in a tech institute, modern tech institute, where this acts like a university. And look at the amount of students already in this university, right? And oh yes, we've added this business park over here. Just add some more office buildings. Yeah, remember, this is gonna be like my mini downtown. It's not gonna be crazy, but I think it'll look real nice as soon as we expand the SkyTrain station, like going over there. I think it'll be a really nice addition to have. And we have a business park here. We got a swim club here, by the Modern Tech Institute. What I'm thinking about doing over here, back here, is probably add another stadium, since it's sort of within this whole mini downtownish area. So I might add a baseball stadium back here. Let's see if the terrain allows me to do so. Yes. So I think I might add something here by the highway, and where the residents can watch the games, and the people in the office buildings can watch the games from their office and stuff. I think it'd be a really nice addition. And the SkyTrain line is right here, right? So I don't think it's going to cause too much traffic. Another thing I could do is have an on-ramp, off-ramp to the highway, so people can just jump on the highway and away they go home or something like that. Or they can just use my main roads, because this is all mostly residential. As you can see, there's not many cars traveling on this main road, right? As long as like you give your citizens like a means of like connecting them with either subway system. I like to use the SkyTrain subway system or metro system, or some people use trams. I don't like trams as much. I really like to have my like elevated sky trains, because you can really see the city, right? When you do the tours. Like with the trams, it's like the buses, right? Like you can't see much, which is why I opted with the metro system, where I can actually see my city when I'm riding it. And I think that's, I don't know, that's just something personal preference. So that's it for this episode, guys. I will be slowly but surely filling in the residential areas as we move forwards. And yeah, so now that you have another look at my custom intersection here, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye now.